Welcome back to another battle, everybody. I am Simone. I'm a Grandmaster level Risk Global Domination player, and today we're back at it again on, well, we are on, what is this map called again? The Roots of Yggdrasil map. We have played this one before, back when the Viking maps originally came out, and we're revisiting it because I do think it's a very solid map. We have black capping up here. That's a weird cap. 5 in the middle of the board here, 4 in the middle of the board. Either of these would have been tremendous. Instead, picks for the +3, sorry, on the right-hand side. We are back. I have been feeding you guys some pre-recorded videos over the past several days, but we are back with a nice fresh one here for Sunday, July 7th. And I am playing as the green player out of the 4th position. Progressive Capitals, we got neutral bots, but otherwise the standard meta settings that you guys know and love here on the left-hand side. I've got to figure out how I want to play this. I have this bonus to potentially play for up here. I could just take the 3. I'm going out of the 4th position, so I kind of have to be careful. Black picks arguably easily their 3rd best option, if not lower than that, depending on where the remainders of their territories are. We do have orange here on this 7. Could play down here, but I don't love the locked cap. Like if I had Stoffen lower here, I probably would play for a 2-point hold on this bonus, but we don't have that luxury. Left side of the board is pretty much out of luck, so that leaves me either the top or the right side, and I think black probably going to blast my 3 here. I think we'll play off this 3 up here. I don't anticipate holding a bonus with orange right there. Red takes a very potentially strong position. I really can't fathom why black would cap over here instead of the middle of the board. He gets first choice, free real estate for him. We'll see how this plays out. We're going to have to play for some cap upgrading. I could have played off this 3 as well, but we certainly get broken by black from behind. At least this way we can maybe have some peace with orange. I say maybe, because you never know. Black probably comes in off the 5 to the right, hits through my 3. That is certainly a possibility. Dumps 2 on cap. Yeah, that is going to go right through my 3. He might even try to hit the 4 here. Loses 1. Does not try to roll the 4, but that 3 comes in. So he had good fortify strategy, but I just don't really understand why he wouldn't take the cap in the middle of the board. Those caps in the middle of the board are so much stronger than these other options here. We are joined by our lovely cat, Fergus. Oh, that's a big man. Fergus has not seen me for several days now. He's struggling because I'm holding him kind of weird. I'll put him down in my lap. There was a little bit of food on my desk that he was going for. That's why I picked him up in the first place. But he is down in the lap. He's getting his pets. He is a good cat. He's having a good time. Well, if he's not having a good time, then that's unfortunate. Let's see what orange does. Should just take their bonus right off rip unless they got cap next to, which I doubt it, because we see red and black. So unless they cap directly next to white, or unless blue cap directly next to them, I think we should be okay here. Now, if they bot out, that would certainly be something. Players are in game. Black player, AT Ping 12. We got the white player, Jake Style 9. Both of those players from the United States in the 1st and 2nd position. Orion the Great from the United States in the 3rd position. Myself, Grandmaster level player in the 4th position. We got the red player, Bruce Mann 2, which I think I've played against before, from Canada in the 5th position. Finally, the blue player, Harlequin 667, flying the flag of Ireland in the final position, playing as blue. Orange took a card, maybe? Orange missed their card. Okay. I can come in off my 3 here. Take all of this up top. Blue and white see my cap. I think I'd rather... Which one of these bonuses is better? I'd rather play for the 4 here. So we are going to do just that. Put these troops on cap and play for a fortify down at the bottom, I guess. Just to have... Aha! Orange did voluntarily cap directly next to the white player. That is good info to gain. And it would make sense why neither of these players tried to take that bonus. So this is actually all very humorous to me, because the reason why this is funny to me is because black, okay, orange flags. All right, so white will really never hold this bonus up here until he's able to hit that 12 cap, which is kind of humorous for sure. Red is maybe greeting this bonus down at the bottom, maybe even two of them. I think that's bold. He's got a very weak capital here, and if anybody has better view on this, they could come down and potentially snag it. But as it stands, it looks like it's just me with that view. So now we got to find out where Blue's cap got rolled. Blue lost his capital. I think red took his capital here. I think red just tried to play on Blue's capital. And Blue's going to place all of his troops to probably go take that right back. He's going to have to hit through white to do it. Doesn't lose a single thing, though. I wonder if Blue's got this bookended. And now red's got a very weak cap here. So black actually kind of in the power position now. Doesn't know where my cap is. White hopefully won't break me. He knows where my cap is. White should not feel inclined to break me. He should feel inclined to take his own bonus. Black getting 5 will take his bonus on the right-hand side here. Red flags. So this is a good cap. Red's cap is good. So red quits despite still having a capital. I never understand why these players bot when they still have the capital. It's not like you lost it. You still have your original cap. You're still in a pretty strong position despite failing that play. But I guess it is what it is. Let's see what white does here. Could very much ruin my day, but might choose not to. Seems like he's going to choose not. He does break me. I don't understand the unnecessary break there. I'm going to take this right back. I don't know why you'd break me in this situation. I will ruin your game. We're going to let black win. All right. Don't really get that. Let's see what we got down here. 5 on 2 is not 100%. All right, we got a little bit more orange. My alternative approach is just taking this. So blue is getting 7 now. Blue must have been capped in Brotneor Muspelheim and is taking that +2 plus getting their own cap back. They might overcommit to red's cap here, though. That's what I'm hoping. Nope. Just take twice. So we're playing a 4-player game because red and orange have bailed on us. Now black getting an additional 3 troops. So if white breaks me again, essentially what white does not want is nice things. For the rest of us, and black's gonna go heavy into this bonus down here, isn't he? He's got 14 coming off for an additional +4. And the funniest part is white's gonna see that and watch what's gonna happen on this next turn, right? This white player, Jake Style here, who I actually think I may have also played against. Yeah, black takes a powerful +4. I still don't like where they capped, but that's a solid play right there. So now we're stuck on the wrong side of red's cap here. So white, instead of trying to play for themselves, take a bonus somewhere, they're going to continue disrupting us. You know, maybe they get this bonus over here. They keep placing most of their troops elsewhere. He actually lets me hold. He actually lets me hold. We're not going to let him know that I've taken another bonus. I am going to lock my cap here. I think it's probably my best play. It's 18 cap. I think white took this +2 up here if I had to guess. Bonuses on this map. We got these two little small boy +2s. Got a +3 on the right-hand side. So it's +2 up at the top, flanked by a +4 and 2 +3s. The middle consists of a +4 and 2 +3s. Bottom right, a +4. And left side, a 3 and a 4. If you're able to hold those bonuses. Blue continues on with their play, getting 7 troops. I anticipate them taking this +3 here, given that we still have material in the +4 next to that. Black getting +13. Black could obviously break me here. Could break me in both spots, would not risk, but would in fact open my capital. I anticipate black playing for the +3 in the middle now. This one here that looks kind of like a leg. He's going to hit me first. Doesn't want me in the middle. Actually, this is going to trap me, force my navigation. This actually traps me behind him in white because I saw orange cap here. I didn't think anybody would be on this position, but I am actually trapped behind. I need to make sure that this 2 stays alive down here. White still with no bonus. We'll see what he does. We need to keep an external position alive. We're getting 11. Can't imagine white's going to let that continue. But we're going to give it our best shot. Orange has no cards, so orange is useless to keep eyes on. Kind of a tough position. I really didn't have a lot of good cap options. Out of the 4th position, I had spots that it could have been even 6s, for example. But the risk that I run with that... All right. Good to know. I don't like the blue player. Just try to keep external material alive, and they instantly smack all of it. So we're kind of stuck up here, and we're probably not going to get cards from black or white. So I will take no more than my allotted quantity. So I would not be surprised if black makes a move on this red capital soon. Yeah, there it is. Black just took the red cap. And black is going to expand very quickly as blue does not let me hold an external, but does decide to aggress me for no reason. And not hold black in check. So white hits there. Doesn't break me, but that's an extra card. Well, I guess that wasn't a hit on me, right? So not really an extra card. We're going to knock blue out of this pocket up here. Don't want him being able to disrupt me in the slightest. And nobody has card skipped yet. We actually find black's cap, which is incredibly weak, all things considered. When considering my capital and white's. Now, blue let white hold an external in this +2 over here, right? Because blue obviously has this one. He's still getting 7 troops. He's attacking quite a bit. I have a feeling he knocked white out of here. He doesn't want either of us in this area, which will allow him to just contend with black. Now, black getting +20 here. So not only did black get an extra bonus on that, or get the extra capital on that turn, I guess on the previous turn he took an extra bonus, and then that turn took the extra capital. Trades in, puts 7 on cap. 20 cap's not honestly that intimidating. The issue is going to be coming when I am stuck in this area with no cards to take. Black just takes once. Well, all right, so blue did not knock white out of the +2. But it's just going to be a matter of breaking free from this mess. You know, break me. Oh, hits the right. Okay. I'll leave as many white cards as I can in here, because they will be the cheaper cards, all things considered. $51 cap. I basically have to aggress black when it comes to it. Now, with that said, getting the white and black cap somehow at some point would put me in a very, very powerful position. Blue trades in getting +11 now, so I believe he actually has the 4 and not the 3. Kills red for 1 card, so he jumps the rest of us in the trade order as well. By the way, I want to give a shout out to new subscribers to the channel: Eric McGee, Snake Pit, Courtney Reed, Eli McNeely is back subscribed. I believe Eli was subscribed in the past. And then Rocky Owen. And if Eli was subscribed in the past and had to resubscribe because YouTube unsubscribed him, I do recommend just checking if you're unsubscribed. If you for some reason have been unsubscribed by YouTube, go ahead and check it. And if Eli just decided you want to resubscribe, awesome. I appreciate everybody coming in here. If you want to get a shout out in an upcoming video, everybody, all you got to do is subscribe. Make sure you have public subscriptions. I'll give you the shout out that you so deserve. I also want to give a shout out to Alon Sim, new member to the channel. You can click the join button, see what kind of perks we got for members who join the channel as well. Greatly appreciate everybody who supports in any way that you are able. White down to 5. So lost his bonus here, but hitting extra. I wonder if he's knocking blue out of some of his bonuses. That would certainly be a path forward as far as aggression goes. I would love to see the white player start losing some of his positions. We're going to hit black here. Force black to lock his cap, I think, would be a decent play. And leave myself with a card to the left here as I go back to capital with that. Now, I don't particularly want orange's cap. I would much rather white's cap. And the only way I'm going to get white's cap is if he opens himself to me, I think, at this point. Or if blue or black comes and sacks into him. That would certainly be a way to do it. So I think I just have to play a patient game here, understand what's happening on the board. And blue is taking quite a bit of board. Black getting 23. That might be an additional bonus take as well. Maybe this bonus down here, this +3, going from 20 to 23. Only putting 5 on his cap up here. So he seems to be prioritizing the middle of the board capital, which is smart. But I also wonder if he's prioritizing bonus defense. I have a feeling he is, just by what I saw with the 14 attacking off earlier. White down to 5 on 4 cards. Trades are getting up here a little bit. Steps down. That might have been a step down into black. He's going to go heavy into blue because he might feed me his capital, in which I will most certainly take it. If he sacks into blue, we might actually get a free kill here. Nope, just a 20 stack that comes back, but that might be enough to get blue to come hit him. Which would be delightful. I've probably got the largest cap on the board right now. I just took an additional bonus, and that one is a +3. We'll see if black breaks me after that. Blue is down to 7 again. He trades in early, so this might be to come hit white. White's on 5 cards, so I actually think it might be a fruitful play. The question is, will he overextend? Because if blue overextends to find my capital, he probably gets himself killed. He does not. He reconstitutes a little bit. I'm surprised by the early trade-in, though, especially because white is not opened. White closed himself off to the blue player. I wonder if he let if white went back and took his +2 back, and that's why that's all. Blue just let him take that and hold it and doesn't want to continue fighting that battle. Now, white's cap is quite weak. That was a 33 stack before. It's down to 20 now. I will be getting... We might even get 15 on this next turn. +3. Oh, is black going to break me over here? +3 and then an additional troop. As long as we don't get hit. We might get hit by white, though. Black decides to hit me now. He doesn't want to take cards off of anybody else. That's why he hit me there. He didn't know I even had this bonus. Interesting. Well, white's back down to 5, though. Or still at 5, rather. So him and blue fighting a useless war, in my opinion. I would love to get black and white's caps here. Only puts 2 here on capital. It's going to trade in, though. And gets 20 from it. Looked like it added 2 here, though. How's that the... I guess that's the 20 trade. Take orange's cap for extra generation, but I don't think that's in my best interest. Actually, it could be in my best interest to have this here. Have my bigger cap on this spot. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Hopefully we get good dice here. Not the best dice, but enough dice to put pressure on him. And we have a set on 3. So the idea here is I'd rather be in a better position to attack white. Because if I can get white off this spot, the card block on myself is much more difficult for black to set up if he was trying to do that. Now black sets on 3. He's going to come over here. I don't know what the goal is with this play. Zero brain cell play there. Absolutely idiotic play by the black player. That accomplished quite literally nothing. And just leaves me a crap ton of cards in here. White sets in. The point isn't to aggress white right now. I don't know why black did that. Black attacks quickly, but I don't think he's a good player. White took that opportunity to gain vision on me, and I think I have to set in because I think he just opened up my capital. Which I'm not thrilled about, so I'm at least going to defend it. I don't want him immediately on top of either of us. So now blue sets. Yeah, I think that was I think the early set to come aggress me after I rolled a bot that got me no cards cap, I think is a very strange play from black. I don't understand the unnecessary aggression there. Not sure who blue is hitting right now. Blue has been doing a lot of attacking each turn. And it's not on black. This is the issue, though, is black chose me as a target. I don't really know what I did to him. But he chose me as a target, and until trades are high enough, I'm gonna have to break through his capital. And now he's just taking 1. White is on 5. White is getting 5, so blue knocked him out of there again. And I wonder if he's going to be frustrated and try to retaliate once again. Is he just going to take here? I'll let him hold a bonus. I don't care if he holds that +2. That doesn't really impact me. I'm going to let him hold that. It's also a possibility that black breaks him anyway. Blue's getting 18 now. And maybe that's white's goal, is pit black and blue against each other, because they both seem a little overly aggressive. Blue removing my material earlier, not letting white hold the bonus that he's been trying to hold. And black going in and doing that strange play that he did on me there that, you know, you disrupt a bonus, but I'm not really inclined to take it all back. It doesn't do a whole lot for me. But again, black's been getting 22 or 23 troops while the rest of us have been getting jack squat for most of these turns. So he is going to be much stronger than us. We're kind of going to have to work together. And with me stuck behind white, you know, white's better play would have been setting in and trying to take one of black's caps if they're not that strong. Black taking a very long time to decide what he wants to do on this turn. He attacks quickly, and we saw him attacking fast once he finally decided to do it. A little bad out would be both surprising and unsurprising, because a player that moves that quickly, I would be surprised would bot out. But also, the cap choice and the over-aggression for bonuses and that kind of stuff tells me that it may just be a fast player who doesn't have a whole lot of skill. We let white hold a +2. So there's a world in which white may trust me, although I'm not sure he should. And I think he likely just took a card off of blue. Again, no want to break this player. Find a little bit of black there. It's going to swing around back to blue. A 19 a turn. White's issue, both of our issues here, if black is bottom, which it looks like black has a return, but missed a card, so that could be impactful. Blue sets on 3. This could actually be a play for black's cap here. See how much attacking he does. If it's just 1, yeah, it's just 1. I don't get the early set from a player that seems to have built themselves up pretty good. He does, one of them broke black. So that avenue is has certainly been open for retaliation. And black is once again playing the game, just missed that turn, attacks twice. So that to me tells me that he took his bonus that he had back and then broke somebody. I think blue broke him in Stofan Lower Realms. And that's what he took back and then broke blue. But he might have just, blue might have actually baited him into opening his capital. Like if blue's capped on Ashen broke 1. So we don't see white's attack. And white and I are not breaking each other. I'm leaving this cap obviously defended, but at the end of the day, I do believe this one to be slightly better. Not sure if this is a bonus that black had, but he doesn't have it anymore. So we'll see what numbers he's sitting at after this turn. Blue is down, still at 19, so I think black maybe hit the where white took a card instead of blue. Interesting. Black still on 20. Sets in on 3. And likely aggressing blue. Yeah, he's going right into blue there with that one. That was 3 attacks. So either took a bonus or went right into blue. Not sure which. Fergus is nuzzling me. I believe we can still win this game, though. Got 1 strong capital, 1 meh capital. The white player is weaker than me. Sets in. Even with that set, still weaker than me. I actually don't have a set on 4. Not that I care. We're not going to use it. Black did have this bonus. Well, that's unfortunate. Just a little unfortunate. Blue back down to 18. He was getting 19 before, so not much of a heavy break there by black. And black's still getting 20 a turn. Maybe some equilibrium is to be had here, but I think I've only got about 6 cards left, and then I am screwed. So let's try to make the most of them, everybody. That is for sure. Because white is going to heavily defend himself. That's what he's been doing. Opportunity to take his cap has pretty much sailed. Oh, he gives me a card for free. I'm not going to take that card until I need it. But we will observe it, that's for sure. Got a $1.80 here and an additional 67 up there. Obviously, white sees both my caps. We do not have a set on 3. But we are the end. Actually, we're not the end of the order anymore either because black had that accidental card skip. By the way, if you missed yesterday's video, I fully understand that it was a long one. Did not do too great on the view counts. However, I thought it taught some very interesting lessons surrounding the necessity of dealing with a bot in the context of card blocks. So, essentially, or trying to use a bot to your advantage in a card block, right? I'm not going to spoil what happened in the video. Feel free to go check it out. Watch it on 2 times speed. You'll be done in an hour instead of 2. It was a very long one. I do apologize for that at the very least. So we're worth 261 here. Trade's going to be coming up here pretty soon. Black is aggressing somebody. Likely blue, and he's got 3 caps now. Blue is capless. The blue player does not have a capital. I don't know if you guys saw that number flip, but that says 3 now. I've got 2, and I see white has 1. So black, that was on black's turn. Black has 3 capitals. I don't know why blue didn't, well, defend their cap, and I don't know if white realized what just happened. He very well may have. He did. He realized what happened. He certainly did. Well played by him. He's going to scoop one of these for sure. He might even let me have this one if he manages to get this one down here. No, he comes all the way back off that. Well, blue's on a set for retaliation, right? So I need to almost hope white hits me on Fencelir here. I'm not going to set now. That doesn't make any sense. We're not going to open up black yet. We have a joker. And a set without the joker is actually huge. Blue down to 14. So lost a cap, but still holds a ton of bonuses. 75 set. Presumably gets his capital back, right? Yeah, gets it right back. Not even a question about it. So how much did black have to roll? That's the real question. Because these two are fighting, and unfortunately white did not make a good play for whatever cap black does not have good defense on. Black down to 14. Still with double capital, I assume, unless blue took one, because obviously I've got the 2 caps here. Black could make a major error depending on where he rolls this, because he put extra troops here. Hit me again. He just rolled twice. Interesting. Oh, white's going to open me up. Thank you, sir. He's got 235 looking at me. Pulls that aside. Set without the joker. I don't know. I can't tell if he's working with me. This is a 3 cap. All right, I will take that for absolutely free. 91. Huh. No, I'm not going to bother. But I have broken free. I don't think white rolls me here. I think that would be foolish for him to do. But we've knocked black out of the back pocket. So technically white and I could infinitely trade back here. Black is down to 5. He's down to 5. If he comes and rolls me, he's going to... I think he's just going to sack into blue here. Hopefully white doesn't realize what happens. Or doesn't realize where all the cards are. Maybe he's killing blue, though. He would set in off of a kill on blue. I think it still leaves him quite vulnerable. Yeah, white's going to get the free kill on him here unless he paths this. Oh, he doesn't have the troops. If white doesn't have a set, he actually can't get it. I think I get it for free. He's going to take the capital, but... and moves to it, which is smart. Should I don't know that I want to trade the joker here. Because I'll set in off of black, and then I can choose to not trade the joker, I guess. That sounds about right. Keep 7 here in case I need it. Yeah, black made a fatal error. He actually won this capital. Got pretty bad dice there. There's a kill on black. I might be able to kill blue here as well. That was pricey. Did not think he would have won that so easily. We set and trade the horses. Just got to defend my caps a little bit, just in case. You never can be too sure. Understack. Well played. And I can't get through that, right? So we will give him that cap back for free. I'm on 4 cards. Of course he had a random 100 stack here, man. I wasn't getting through that regardless. Yeah, blue is holding far too many troops off of capital. He might not send enough back here. No, he does. All right. Does he want his cap back or no? This guy's very weird. He doesn't even want his cap back. He just kept that 90 stack back there. What? I'm on 4. I'm going to have to trade the Joker here. I need to make sure this cap survives so I don't get trapped behind white again. He doesn't have good pathing over to my 78 cap. He also doesn't know how much is on it, for what it's worth. Yeah, well played. You don't have pathing back to the right here, sir. Probably just chill. We both play the 3 capital game, while blue naturally should go into you. Clean split here. I would this is a dangerous position that white's in right now. I don't really love the position that he's in. So he's got $150. This is 320. He's still weaker than me despite all the trade-ins here. And I actually don't think he can make a play on this cap right now. He doesn't have a set. So neither will blue. So my mindset is just take the card here, fortify back to this cap, right? He could make a play on this cap, but I don't actually care about that one all that much. I think that's just a waste of troops. So I'm just going to hit here and then pull back. Because if blue wants to, blue might make a play on one of these caps. You know, I don't know why he didn't fortify his 90 out. But as far as I can tell, he's kind of just a wild card right now. I don't know why black played so heavily. He played too heavily for capitals where he just got greedy. And I think frustrated with the blue player. That 90's got to come out, right? I don't know how you don't pull that out of there. White's getting 15. I got, on that last turn, 33. I doubt that retains, right? And, you know, unless we're trying to go into a 1v1. Does he break me? Is he just going to take... He might just take the cards that are available to him. Which, honestly, I don't blame him for. Do I have a set without the Joker? I do. That's what I wanted. Valhalla or Udarbrunner? Valhalla's like middle of the board, right? Up here. The Udar one already has troops on it, so we're going to do that. For sure. And I don't want to open up white's cap in the middle of the board. I think that's a dangerous play. I'm going to hit over here for sure. Let's get this up to 80. Match him here just in case, and then this up here for extra for sure. Just throwing those troops in the corner. This was the easiest card for me to take. He'll take it right back. Players like this that don't care about the capitals are hard players to kill. They're essentially like, honestly, similar to yesterday's video with the giant bot. Got to be a little bit careful there. I think blue is strange because I thought they were actually pretty decent early on. You know, holding their ground, not letting white in here, holding all their bonuses, hitting me out of here. Aggressive moves, but the fact that he didn't try to retake the capital after I killed black and realized I couldn't kill him. That was what kind of clued me in that maybe the blue player is not the best player in the game. I didn't think they were the best player in the game. Honestly, the white player really showed me that he is, you know, that early break was strange. But once he realized that black was getting strong, I think he realized somebody needed to compete with black. And black, quite frankly, just overcommitted. He was set up to win this game. He was getting the most troops every turn. Strong capitals from what I could tell. And then just overcommitted to try to take an additional capital. And it bit him in the booty, for sure. Try to let white have this cap, but I think he's trying to keep himself open in as many spots as possible. Could hit here and not break me. He's going to. Okay. Maybe he realizes we just trade here. I'm fine with trading there. This cap is weak. I don't have direct pathing to it. Not going to trade in. I want the cap that borders him to be strong because I'm going to need to take as many cards as possible off of that. But obviously this cap is very strong. The 80 cap, and I know he can see it. I don't care. If he wants to take that, it's just 2 extra cards. It's likely a bunch, or it's 2 extra troops, and it's a bunch of stuff that he's going to end up rolling down. Now, blue is the wild card here, right? Because once blue takes everything out of here, his actual expansion is going to be to open up white's caps. And he's going to go for this bonus now. This is a very questionable play, in my opinion. I could set up white to kill him for the cards, but also the cost. Problem is he's going to trade it, and I would have had to do that on the last turn. He might go for it now. He's going for it now. He might not win this. He might fail this. He doesn't know about the 99. I don't actually think this is worth it for him. We'll see how much he hits. White doesn't know about that 99 back there. I think he forgot about it. And if he does not split enough back into the pocket, he's going to fail this kill. He got it. All right. He knocked off all 200 troops, but at what cost? Gets 100 back from it, though, from the trade-in here. This cap needs to be targeted, and he's going to put everything here. If he puts 15, he's going to get 100 there? I don't love that. 200 here. This is a hard spot for me to win from. He's only got 100 here. He's slower than me. Have a trade and I don't want to use it. I want to bait him into setting a block now. We just got to remove as many of his troop spots as possible. I think that's my best bet here is break all of his bonuses and see how he responds, right? Because obviously there's card blocks a possibility. Leave myself some cards in here. How much do we have down here? He's got 113 here. So this was 225 before, right? He actually must have had like nothing left unless he didn't fortify. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 5, 4, yeah. Or 11, I guess. I want him to open up this cap. If he opens up this cap, I think he loses. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11. He'll set in. It's not really enough troops up here, man. He's going to come off a capital. If he splits off too much, I might be able to make a play. Because the problem is I can't really block his caps. I'd almost have to do it exteriorly and force him into the middle. He is a little bit slower, but I don't know that the map's big enough where being slower matters. I think I need to hide some big stacks that aren't cap stacks. Fortifies to there. Got 80. Was it? He took 21 off. This was 113, so this is about 90 cap. Have a set without the Joker, which is big. 346 on 200 is winnable, but then he just probably wins it right back, right? So hit down. I think I just go heavy into him again. I want to be able to fortify to this cap, though. Slider. I think if I just beat him, I honestly think speed might be the solution here. But also just positioning myself to be able to take this cap on the next turn. With my set. Because if I can get the middle cap and, you know, lock all of this position down up here, that might be my best bet. I want him to prioritize troops in spots where he shouldn't. Which is exactly what he just did. So he puts troops on spots of the map where I don't think he should. Like down here. So I think we use the Joker now to take this 200 cap. We're going to get $130 from it. I mean, it's going to be a 100% roll, and we can get the 80 stack up. It's going to depend on where, like, if he leaves this 150 stack off cap, I'm just going to go through that instead and take this cap for free down here. But I don't want to have to do that. Okay, he opted to do that, which I think is foolish. So we're going to just go take his capital. All right. Cool. Hit a big off cap stack. Obviously don't have a set. He's going to respond with a set of his own, but he's going to have to roll a cap now, which is exactly what I want. He's going to come back through here. Buddy, I don't think you're ready for what you're about to find. Yeah. Oh, and he sacks right into it. He's going to come off the 200 cap to come take this. So he actually got a pretty good, decent roll with a sack. He went minus 56 on that. And now he's going to try to send enough down here to hit this. So I think White's got decent ideas in his game, but it's just simply not enough. It's not strong enough play, in my opinion. He's got room for improvement for sure, though. He's not a bad player. There's just some room for improvement. Fails that roll, so I keep the cap now. This 48 might just open me up to give me this one for free. I think that's... No, he doesn't. So he doesn't even give me that for free. Comes back to this cap. I'm not going to open this up. We're not going to give this any pathing. Because he won't have a set here, right? So let's just go like this. And then... just to hold as much board as I can. I'll let him hold this bonus. I don't really care. He's getting 10, but now I'm worth 573. He's worth 239, and I should hopefully set in before him. If we get an artillery on this next turn, that will be curtains. I'm glad we were able to work this from the I would say negative position that we had. Sometimes you just got to be patient. I took a chance. White actually opened me up, which was what a gem. Took a chance to check what Black had on cap, and that answer was absolute diddly squat. And we pulled that one out for sure. White getting a little overzealous with some of the plays here now. If he just comes and opens this, man. He's not opening this. He must know that this is my strongest capital. We're going to go back in now with this. I'm going to break down here. I'm going to remove everything behind up here as well. So let's go with this. And I kind of want to bait him into rolling that cap. I doubt he will, but I'm not really worried about a card block from this player at this point. I'm trying to just get him to make a mistake. And if he can lock off his 138 cap down here, that would be exactly the mistake that I'm looking for. I don't have the set on 3, though, so I got to be a little bit careful. Because up here with this stack, there's some risk behind rolling his 100 cap here, as long as the... Actually, the 138's not open, though. Yeah, I think I take the risk here. I went positive on it. That is horrible. That that's even allowed to happen. But now he can't get through this cap with his trade-in, even if he has one on 3. And he's just down to the 138 cap. This was a nice, swift snuffing out. Force the player to make a mistake. He can come get this one. I think he more than likely tries to come make a play on my 231 here, only to discover it's a 231. But good game to you, white player. Hard fought battle. Well played. Oh, he just card blocked himself. Okay. I could probably just double tap his cap, but he did in fact just card block himself. So it's a little bit unfortunate. Set in. No free cards for you, sir. And I await your pulling off cap. Obviously don't have enough troops to roll his cap just yet, but I have plenty of areas to get cards. We got this entire right area over here. And one spot here, one spot, or 3 spots here, I suppose. Let's go like this. Boom shakalaka. Shift that down there. And this has been Roots of Yggdrasil. We just got to finish snuffing him out, but shouldn't take too much longer. Got the set right now. I think that's going to be enough to roll his cap. I actually can come in and double tap him, so that's what we'll do. In case I need to. Good game. Well played. And thumbs up to you. Yeah, 283. Sack that there. Boom. That is 100%. Yep. Good game. Well played. It's not saying anything, but it's all right. We get the roll. I don't know if you guys saw that 180 stack that I sacked got a tremendously terrible roll, which is funny because that's what should happen. But nice win. Honestly, very happy with this one. A little bit of resilience there required, but I'll take a look at our ranks. White was a master level player. I had a feeling he was decent. His middle game and cap defense was very strong. It was just a little bit of overzealousness here and a little bit of a lack of information. Not surprised Black was intermediate. Black was a fast attacking intermediate who was overcommitting quite a bit. The 2 players who bought it out, novice and beginner. And then Blue, who did not defend his capitals nearly strong enough, also beginner. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, you know what to do. As always, everybody, I have been Seamany. In my lap has been Fergus the Cat. I hope you all have a tremendous rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.